Building time. Building time. Who will win and who will fall? Find out when we burn the wall. It's building time. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Building Time. This is the show where me and Stampylonghead need to build in time, and welcome to the third and final episode of our mega building time. Stamps, how you doing?
I'm doing good. So last episode, time just whizzed by. Like I was just happily building away, then I checked the clock and I had like 2 minutes left, and I was like, oh, where did that go? But I'm doing okay. I'm excited because this is intense, because once again, this could be the last time we build in building time. If I win this, then this would be the final one. But if you win, you're going to get 3 very valuable points for you.
Yeah. I'm still not that confident, but I want to see what you've built. I'm excited to see what you've done.
I know, I can't, because time is such like a wide topic. There's so many different types of things you could build. I don't even have a guess. I haven't even tried to guess. Like, I normally guess what you're building. I normally get it wrong anyway, but I haven't even tried to guess. I have no idea. Apart from, I know you're using half slabs.
Oh man, but anyway, there's no time to waste, Stamps.
Oh, no time to wait. We just gotta carry on building time.
All right, let's do it. Let's do this. I'm excited to see what you've done. You ready, mate?
Right. Well, go to your side. You need to like step to the side a bit. You're okay.
There we go.
It's always scary doing that. We want to like meet without seeing each other's builds, and we did it pretty well last time. So anyway, I'm ready. So do you want to do the countdown?
Yeah, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, and build.
Okay, I have started my timer. This is episode number 3 of the Mega Building Time. So we are building time. We are building time in building time. Squid didn't like the topic. I love the topic. I thought it was a funny topic. So thank you very much. Was it Artie? I was the person who suggested this topic. I mean, I don't know if I like it because of the topic, but I think I just like it because of like just the pun of we're building time and building time. I don't know. I am an easy man to get amused. That's all I can say here. So, right. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of building the same thing at different periods in time. That's kind of the thing that I decided to do. So I build an area where a castle's been built. I then did an area with the built castle. I then did it as if the castle's just been destroyed. And then the final one is as if the castle's just been left there and it's winter and it's covered in snow. If you saw the last few episodes, you know exactly what it is I'm talking about. And am I making a mess out of these again? I think I am. Nope. So it's yellow, lime, yellow, lime, yellow. I don't know why I went for this bizarre pattern, but I quite like the look of it. It looks quite cool. Like the yellow and the lime kind of blend into each other a little bit when you stare at them, but I think it's definitely interesting and something I've never built before with using those colors. So anyway, the plan for today. So the quarters are pretty much built. I'd love to add a little bit more detail to them, like especially like around the waterfall area. No, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? This is right. Yeah, so the areas around the waterfall, they're kind of looking a bit rubbish on all of them, and I could add a bit more detail to every single one of them. So if I have time to do that, I will do that at the end. But for now, I want to get this wall built up. I want this to be at least as tall as the tree, because the tree's kind of the tallest thing, and I want this to be like giant walls separating the area. It's just annoying that they're 2 blocks wide. That's the thing that's making it take much longer to build. And I wanted the lines to go down the middle, but the middle's 2 blocks wide. So this is the only way I could do it without annoying me and making it look wonky. But we're pretty much at the height of the tree for this wall here. And so then I just need to go back. And I missed one. There's a gap. What color is this? That's green, isn't it? So let's go and put that down there. So and then the next thing I want to do is I want to build some sort of device. I keep thinking it's going to probably be like a gold stopwatch, I think might be good, just to be above the area. Just to say, like, this is the thing that's allowing you to see through time, and maybe like it could be like a little viewfinder thing. Maybe if you fly up and looked straight down through something, and then you view the build that way, as if you're looking through time to see, of what happened before you were born or something. I don't know. We could try and add some sort of story to this device, just something to add the entire theme together. Like, I think it's okay as it is already, and listening to Squid, it does sound like he's having a few more troubles than I am. Like, I was lucky. I kind of got my initial idea quite quickly, and the first episode, I was on fire. I built so much from like coming up with the idea and building a lot of it. I did really well in the first episode. As I kind of said a second ago, the second episode I did okay, but time really disappeared. I think I relaxed. I think after the first episode I relaxed a little bit, and that's the thing you can never do in building time. And I'm sure plenty of you that have done your own versions of building time, I know a lot of you do building time at home or any kind of quick build, you know that the one thing you can't do is you can't relax. It's supposed to be intense building time, and this mega building time has definitely been that. Because just to remind you all, I am only 1 point away from winning building time. The winner of this is going to get 3 points, which means I could like rush past the finish line. I could win and have points to spare if I'm able to win this. But the downside is it does give Squid a good chance to catch up. I am quite a decent way ahead of Squid, so I do have some breathing room. Like, I know a lot of you might be looking at this and thinking, there's no way Squid's going to win. But remember, because a lot of people obviously want building time to continue, I know you might be included, there might be a lot of people that will be voting for Squid only to make building time last, which I can understand. I get that. I can relate with you. The thing is, though, it does kind of, I don't know, it feels like it makes the ending of building time a little less dramatic. Like, it kind of feels like it makes it drag on beyond what it should have. And I know that the voting has never been fair, like, for the entire series. And oh, is this wrong? That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, I'm glad I noticed quickly, though. That was definitely wrong. Yeah, I know that the votes have never been fair throughout the entire series. Like, that was something that we just kind of knew going into it. People aren't necessarily going to vote just for the build. They're going to vote for, like, just who they want to win. And that's something that we've been prepared to deal with the entire time. But I feel like for the final thing, if it just kind of keeps, if Squid builds something rubbish one week and I build something good and he wins, it would just feel a little bit silly, I guess, at some point. But it's not up to us. That's the fun thing about building time is, you decide. You can click to vote, and we will do basically whatever you say. We will build what you say, and whoever you want to win will be the winner, and we have to roll with it. But anyway, that is pretty much this wall done, sorry. Built quick is what I was trying to say. And it looks interesting. It certainly looks interesting. So we fly from the top here. Let's try and get a good view down. I think I'm just going to build a big clock on top of it. I think might be a cool way to do this. So let's as I said, let's do a gold stopwatch, shall we? So let's kind of build it, start the bottom of it about here, and let's kind of try and do a general circle shape. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let's kind of go out by 1, and then let's go out 2, and then we go up 1. Let me kind of fill the corners in with dirt as well. So we go out by 2, and then out by 1 there, and then let's go up by 2 here, and then let's go up by 1 there. Then let's go 6 across again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can kind of do the same here. So we went up by 2, and then up by 1, and then across by 2, and then across by 1. This is kind of a nice, easy way to make a circle. Then this should be ready to go 6 across again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like Squid hasn't built very tall. Squid normally builds high, and normally when I fly up like this, I can kind of get a glimpse of what he's up to on the other side. It looks like he's building quite low. So what is Squid building then? As I said, I haven't guessed what he's building, and I do normally do that. And oh, this is wrong here. I do normally do that. So I think maybe like a grandfather clock or something. No, because he would have built taller for that. I've literally, for the first time, I don't even have a guess at what he's building, which is very rare for me. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of hard to talk and build as always. And is this right? So across 1, and then yeah, I think this is looking. Oh no, I've gone down too low here for some reason. This. Oh wait, how am I supposed to? So I go across 1. I've done it like weird. Like this isn't even like an exact circle. I've just done the whole thing a little bit odd to be fair. So this one it's supposed to just link up to here. I don't really have time to change it, but this is going to be a bit of a wonky circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be a wonky stopwatch because I messed up the initial one, so I kind of need to build it equally wrong the entire way just to make it so it actually matches up at all. So that one goes down by 2 there, and hopefully this does match up. If this doesn't match up, then that is going to be disastrous. I think it looks like it is, though. So there we go. It's not an exact circle. It's a bit of a wonky circle. No one mention it, though. Anyone coming over from Squid's view or Squid himself, don't mention to him that I built a wonky stopwatch, because otherwise I might lose some votes because of that. But I need to get a move on. Let's go and have a another swiftness potion. We'll fill the back of this in with the gold, and then we're going to try and do the clock face. So once again, because the building arena is even, I'm not going to have an exact middle, and it's also very difficult to write down numbers. Like, the only way I can think of doing it with signs, and that kind of always looks a little bit rubbish. So I might not write any numbers on it. I might just kind of come up with a design on it, and maybe do the hands on the clock, and do it that way, and then just be happy with that. So yeah, let's just see if we can make this look like a stopwatch, or just like a little pocket watch. I guess it doesn't have to necessarily be a stopwatch. It's got to be like a magic one. Did any of you see was it Bernard's Clock, I think it was called? I think that's what it's called. It's like a show where there was like a boy who got like a magic stopwatch, and he was able to like pause time and stuff. I used to love that. It's not on TV anymore, but that's I watched that growing up. I'm sure there's a few people who that rang a bell for. But anyway, let's go and do the clock face then, shall we? Let's build it. Let's use quartz, and then we can add some fancy designs to it. Like, we can add, let's use like the columns around the outside here, just to make it look a little bit prettier. And then we can use the chiseled ones as well, just to add a little bit more of a pattern, just to make this look like some sort of legendary item, you know, make it just look really, really fancy in that way. So that can be there like that. And let's do it kind of along these sections here like that as well. We can go up like this here as well. Then let's do the same on this side. So we go along there, and then up and up, and then we can do the same. So this is where you can see how it's wonky on this side, and it's not meant to be. We go like that there, and then that and that, and along there, and then down by 2 here. So there we go. And now we can fill the rest in with the normal quartz, and then maybe around the middle we can go and just change some of these for some chiseled quartz and just see what looks good. We could add the hands on, maybe the button on the top of the stopwatch, or the clock at the top there, just to make it look a little bit more like a clock. So at the moment it looks like a big wonky circle right now. Normally I wouldn't make this many mistakes. Like, I stress it so much, but it's really, really difficult to talk non-stop and build like this. Like, I love the challenge, I'm not complaining, but when I make my silly mistakes in building time, I notice them. When I watch the video back, I notice them too. But when you're building, like, your mind is just doing a million things at the same time. I'm checking the timer, I'm checking my audio levels, I'm trying to come up with ideas, trying to build and talk at the same time. And sometimes it just makes your brain melt. But anyway, there is the the main part of the clock. So let's just go and add in the hands for starters. So I guess using black wool will be fine. We can kind of just do this. It's going to be a little bit wonky, but that's going to be okay. So let's do that one as the shorthand, and do it as if it's, I guess, 3 o'clock. I guess that would roughly be there. And then let's go and add in some more detail, like around let's do it like around this section here, maybe, as if it's like as a square there. And then I guess we can let's kind of go up the middle like this, and just to make it look a little bit fancier than it did before, go like this, and then do the same at the top here, and kind of do like a square shape. Well, not like, more like a cross, I guess, along here. So we can do the same along there like that, just to make it look a little bit fancier than it did before. So I'm going to have plenty of time to get this stopwatch done by the looks of things, which means I can go back into my 4 quarters and carry on adding more detail there. So I just need to add that there and that there, and there we go. There is my fancy looking clock. Oh yeah, the bit at the top as well. I guess it can kind of come out like this and this and this, and then if I go out a little bit wider here and then go up a little bit higher. So this is the button that you can press or like turn to change the time of the clock. I think I'm going to say it's a pocket watch rather than a clock. I think that just seems to make more sense. Let's just go and build all of these up here like this, and this. Does that look okay? Or it's a little bit, I think I put a little bit too big. It kind of looked a bit goofy at the top there. And we can do that there like that. And there's normally like a bit on the side as well. So let's just kind of do like a smaller button coming out the side here like this. We can kind of go maybe like this a little bit and then like that, as if that's, you know, kind of a thing that you can turn on it or something. Well, let's do this going out a little bit further out as well then, because it kind of just makes it look like there's a weird bulge in the the side of the clock here otherwise. So let's go out like that, and then let's kind of do the pretty much the same pattern we just did, but do it one bit further out from the clock like that. And like that as well. So there we go. There is the giant clock that is being used to kind of control the different times. And then shall we connect it, or shall we have it floating? Let's just have it floating there like that. So right then, let's go in there and add in some detail. So the big thing I wanted to do was the waterfall looked a little bit, I don't know, a little bit boring compared to some of the other sections. It was just basically like big piles of dirt, really. So let's go and just add in some gravel around it, just to add a little bit of detail and a bit of a change of color, I guess. And this can kind of be pretty much the same on all of them. Like, I don't need to do it in the exact same place because, of course, the gravel would have moved, but just to kind of have it pretty consistent. And actually, this one is not built up as high at the back. We can kind of build up a little bit closer to the edge there and put some gravel in, and then kind of really go over and just add any final last minute details. It'd be good to add details that I only need to add to a single one of the areas, just because otherwise it's going to be really difficult. And I don't really like the way the water's going there, but I really don't have time to play around with that too much. I don't want to start messing around with the water, because otherwise the water's going to end up going off into a weird direction, and that's going to really mess me up. But let's just go and add in some gravel down on this one. Here like this. Once again, build up that back section there a little bit. Go and add some gravel along here like this. I know it's only like a small detail, but anything just to add more color so it doesn't look like it's just grass, I think is really going to be worth it and add quite a lot of extra detail to it there like that. Is there anything else I can do to make it look more destroyed? I'm not sure. Like, it'd be good if I could have like arrows stuck in the wall, but there's no real way to do that, I guess, is there? Because they're all just going to despawn. So to be honest, I think I'm going to have one last look at it and just check that I'm happy with it. But overall, I think my time build is pretty much done around here. I might go and grab some bone meal and maybe just throw it down on the floor around here, just to add those last little extra bits of detail. But apart from that, that is time up. So that is the end of possibly the final mega build, and maybe the final time building in building time ever. But we are going to have to wait and see. So I'm going to unmute my mic, speak to Squid, and see how well he has done. Hello, Squid Nugget. No pun intended, but time is up.
Oh, it's up. Oh, wow. What a video, Stamps. What a video. It's been crazy. Wow.
Well,
How did you do?
Can we just burn the wall immediately? Because I have to know what you've been building for the last 3 weeks.
When you say it like that, it seems like we had a lot more time, but it's not. It's been 45 minutes, all right? It's not been 3 weeks.
3 weeks non-stop? Oh, God, you're going
imagine?
already. Whoa.
Imagine if we were building for like 3 weeks non-stop. Oh, man. That'd be crazy.
This tiny arena, you just build like really high whenever you build, just to fit it all in. Now, that would be a real mega building time.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. All right, let's see. Wow, I can see time.
Well, go walk me through yours first, because I have to know, and then I'll walk you through. Oh, I think I can see what yours is. Oh, this isn't bad.
I've kind of done like different time periods. So yeah, here's my lovely, great, big, blushing T-Rex. From the obviously the dinosaur period. I'm not actually sure what it's called, but yeah, here we go. Moving on, we've got a lovely caveman in the ice.
I love the way you've done all their eyes with the banners.
Yeah. And then there's the mammoth, which I didn't think looked that good, but I kind of like it now. It's growing on me. It looks pretty good.
I can immediately see what it is, and that's always a bonus.
That's always the best thing. Yeah, that's always the best thing. And then obviously I've got like a great big pyramid, like a tomb inside with like gold and diamonds and stuff. And then I was like, well, I need to build something modern, but I wasn't sure what to build, so I built the Eiffel Tower.
Nice. Are they selling baguettes underneath it?
Oh, but I'm pretty proud of this Eiffel Tower because all the iron bars, and it took forever.
No. Did you build that today? Or just now?
No, I built that last week. Feels funny saying that, but yeah, I built that last week.
In last week's episode. God, I can imagine that. It reminds me of I built a radio station in my lovely world, and it's got like an antenna built with iron bars. And I remember just how much fun or not fun that was when when I was building that.
All right, take me through your Stamps.
So mine is basically the exact same like plays, but at like different points in time. So this is the first one. This is them. So this is they're building a castle at this point. So there's scaffolding, and this is them just like starting doing the foundations, and then and that's in spring as well.
This it's not finished. When are you going to finish your castle?
Well, let's jump through time. And there's a little sapling down here as well. That's when they planted a tree in spring. Then in the next one, the tree has started to grow. The castle's built now. You can see the river's a little bit wider as well because time has passed. But then, disaster! Bam, 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 bam! The castle is attacked. There's a siege. And it's destroyed and burnt down. And it's autumn as well, so the leaves have fallen off the tree, as you can see here. And then...
Wait, what's happened to the tree? It's grown. I was like,
yeah,
what?
the tree grows. You see, it's grown, and then and then this is it, like deserted. So the tree's now fallen over. The castle's all overgrown. The lake has frozen, and this is like the most current time. Then there's a big like clock at the top, as if that's the thing allowing you to see through time.
Nice. That's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. Well, two very different builds. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's what 3 weeks looks like. 3 weeks worth of builds. But yeah, vote, please. Vote in the same way as always. Top right hand corner, there'll be a little link. Click vote Squid, vote Stamps. And then click in the description. There's the same vote Squid, vote Stamps. You have 1 week to vote on these spectacular builds. And whoever wins gets 3 magnificent points. So I'm excited. It should be good.
And we also want suggestions for next week's building time, assuming that we will be building next week. So, yeah, there's going to be no particular theme. Anything you can think of, leave it as a suggestion in the comments. And if we are building next week, you might get chosen.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, this week. It's been very, very fun to build. And, yeah, we'll see you next week for another building time. Bye!
Bye!